For this practice, you may need a towel blanket to cushion the sole of your feet. So with both knees bent, gently make your way on to your back. And just as with every class, you just want to take a moment in stillness to breathe, to become fully present in our practice space and in our bodies. When you're ready, go ahead and bend the left knee, hugging that knee into your chest. And if you need some more space, the knee can be out to the side. It does not have to be directly in towards the center of your body. You can rest one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, or wherever your hands feel good and they're out of your way. This is going to be all about the legs. And just let your left knee fall out towards the side. Bring it back to center. We'll do that for a couple rounds. It's all about the left leg to begin with. If it feels super uncomfortable for your right leg to be positioned like this, change the position. Right leg can go anywhere where it feels good for you to just have it rest and hang out in space. Use your towel as you need to cushion up the leg that's not moving. As the left leg falls out to the side, take some really wide sweeping circles in the left hip. So you're tracing circles with your left knee. The movement is happening in the hip joint. Circle clockwise and counterclockwise. Just noticing, how does the mobility in this hip joint feel? Whatever time of day that you're trying out this practice. And in fact, I recommend that you try these practices at 2 different times of day. Try them in the morning and try them in the evening. You may notice that you have different range of motion at different times of day. Also, depending on the weather, you may feel some stiffness in your joints and muscles. If it's colder, if it's rainy, if it's humid, versus if it's a nice sunshiny day, maybe you might not experience any of that. We're going to add in some movement. Knee comes back to center so you can bend and straighten your leg towards the ceiling. If it feels nice, if it feels supportive, you can place your palm right on top of your knee. You don't want to lock the knee joint as you're bending and straightening your leg. This should be very easeful. Just starting to wake up this knee joint, waking up the hamstrings and the thighs that help you create this movement of bending and straightening your leg. And then we'll add in some movement in the foot. So as your knee straightens, point your toes towards the ceiling. Flex your ankle, bend your knee, lower your heel down first. Knee straightens, toes point towards the ceiling. Nice long dancer leg. Flex your ankle first. Bend your knee, lower your heel. A couple more times like that. Straighten the leg up nice and long lines from your hip all the way to your toes. Flex your ankle, lower your heel, bend your knee. Last time like that, make it nice and fluid and lower down. I'm going to add on even more movement. Hug your left knee into your chest. Really bending that knee deep into your chest. Open that knee out to the side. Hug the knee back into your chest and cross the left thigh over your right. Point your toes towards the right so you feel all the way from your hip to the leg, outer edge of the foot, out through your left big toe. Bend your knee in towards your chest. Take the knee out to the side. Extend the leg long. Bend your knee in. Cross at your thighs to point the left toes towards your right, stretching the left leg long. And bend your knee into your chest. So we're going to flow like that. And it's going to be as organic as you like to make it. There's no right or wrong to do any of these movements. If you forget, that's okay. Just keep moving your leg. Keep pointing your toes as you move so you get the movement from your hip to your knee joint, to your ankles, to your toe joint. So all the joints working in the leg together to do these movements. Bend the knee into your chest, take it out to the side, straighten your leg long, bend your knee in. Lift it up towards the ceiling. Cross at your thighs and point your toes. And take one last round. To your own pace, to your own breath, to your own mobility. And then gently place your left foot onto your cushion, onto your mat, and pause for a breath. What does that feel like? How does the left leg feel any different than the right? You stay where you are. I'm going to flip around so my right leg is facing the camera. I'm going to bring my cushion with me. Feet onto the cushion, gently making my way onto the back, using my elbows for support. Lowering all the way down. Pause for a breath. Whoa. This is me. You all just are just moving the other side. Or moving your other leg. When you're ready, hug right knee into your chest or it's out to the side. Just pause here for a few breaths. And take a few rounds. Right knee opens to the side. Bring it back to center. Let it be real fluid and just let it flow. Almost like you're creating a little dance sequence, just your leg. We'll add on by taking that knee in circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. Really moving organically through your right hip. And bring your right knee to center. Start to bend and straighten the right leg, stretching the leg up towards the ceiling. And again, if it feels supportive for your knee joint, might feel nice to have your palm resting on your knee. And again, not trying to lock the right leg, right knee joint. Just easily straightening the leg. And we'll add in some movement at the ankle. So as the right leg straightens towards the ceiling, point your toes towards the ceiling. Flex your ankle, bend your knee, lower your heel down first. Right leg glides straight towards the ceiling, nice long line. Flex your ankle, bend your knee, lower heel. Toes point up to the ceiling, flex your ankle, lower your heel down. And then to add on even more, bend the knee in, take it out to the side, stretch the right leg long in front, lift the leg up towards the ceiling, point the toes, cross at your thighs to point the right leg over towards the left and feel everything stretch from the outer right hip all the way to your right big toe. And bend your right knee into your chest. We'll take that flow. Knee falls out to the side. Straighten your leg long. Bend your knees into your chest. Lift towards the ceiling. Cross at your thighs, point your toes. Hug your knee in. A few more rounds like that. Just moving organically within your body, make it very fluid, very natural, not straining anything. This should be really easeful and fluid movement. Again, working everything from your hip joint, your knee joint, your ankle joint, and the toe joints. Finish off your last round, moving through those movements however feel best to your right side. And when you've completed your last round, both feet onto the mat. Pause for a breath. One palm on your belly, one palm on your chest. Just as we held space for our left side, pause and give yourself a moment to scan through the right side of your body. And just notice how are you feeling? What subtleties and nuances are you more aware of now than when you started this practice? Option to remain in our final resting pose on your back for as long as you like. It's the end of our practice for today. Thank you.